Welcome. I'm watching this animal program in the background, but I'm not sure if I'll get a copyright strike if more than a minute of it plays. So we have to mute that, don't we? Let's see what. Let me get just one more thing. All right. Let's go and continue the regular investigation. That's done about every week or so. Something to a secret, rather. A secret you should know. If anyone is interested in something to anticipate, I didn't get through all the signs on that one, let me know. Hello, how are you? Excuse me, a little bit of allergy this morning. I'll be back in 1 second. That's wonderful. Well, where are you? Are you in? Is it morning where you are? Is it later where I am? It is not that early, 8 a.m. in the morning. Day looks like it's going to be a cloudy day. But it's nice and quiet. Interesting. I'm an hour behind you. Or an hour ahead of you. 7 a.m. I'm an hour behind you. That's right. Well, welcome. Let's go and see a secret you should know. So for this reading, I am going to go through, we'll try and get through all 12 zodiac signs. And I invite you for these readings to think about, typically in collective readings, people think about the sun, the moon, the rising. I also want you to think about your 8th house and 12th house, especially as we are investigating secrets. And those secretive places do reside in our moon, 8th house and 12th house. Leo. Do you know where is it your moon, 8th house and 12th house? You definitely go by your sun sign. But also think about those other places too. I invite you to. I guess what we'll do is, let's see what element. Well, let's start off with water. They have 9 of Cups with Pisces. You don't know? Well, go and find out. Go into, do a search for your natal chart. As long as you know when you were born, where you were born, you can find out your moon. And if you know the time you were born, you can find out your houses. It just takes a second to do. I'm not quite sure of the two signs that are there. There's something like AstroSeek and or Astro Cafe, and they have names similar to that. But just search for free natal chart. And as long as you know at least where you were born and the day you were born, you can find out your moon. And if you know your time too, you can find it out there. Ah, you were adopted. Well, that's very interesting. Only because when you get readings, there are certain types of themes that keep on coming into certain readings, either energies that people are influencing your energy with, or it could also be those energies in yourself that are prominent. But you can still find out your moon. Do find out your moon. And then anyway, we'll do water and then we'll go off to fire. Okay, that's the way we'll go. And we'll see what the third and fourth collection is from there. So, oh, and you know what you should also check out too, that could be interesting. You could also see, you could check out your birth chart aspects on other, according to other systems astrology, because usually those energies are still relevant in your chart, regardless if you're looking at a Western chart or Eastern chart. There's some different ways of thinking about the energies that you have within you, and seeing how the generalized descriptions of what those energies are could work for you. Hello. How are you? Nice to see you. If I recall, you're someone who's over in Africa, right? I remember that I did have somebody who referred to their handle as a seventh son, but I don't think I've seen you in a while. Not since last year. Anyway, welcome everybody. I think you're also a Leo too, aren't you? If I recall correctly, with the seventh sun. Those are two Leos. Well, let's do the water and then we'll switch over to fire. All right. A secret you should know. And we're going to start off with 9 of Cups, so we're going to start with Pisces. What is a secret that Pisces should know? Pisces. Sun, moon, rising, 8th house, 12th house. Those are the collectives that we are taking a look at. Pisces. A secret Pisces should know. King of Wands with Lovers. Here's someone enthusiastic and exuberant, not afraid to go and show affection, interest, not afraid to reach out. Ah, your moon sign is Cancer. Very interesting. Well, a fire and water combination too. Very nice. So, with King of Wands and the Lovers, well, King of Wands underneath gets the Lovers, the full 8 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, working towards that which you love, working to be able to express your love. And that's what I have here for Pisces. 7 of Wands, King of Pentacles. You're trying to go and gain some sort of stability here to, well, first of all, be able to protect your center, also to expand yourself. But essentially what I have here is, in this energy, a King of Wands who has been seeking or is ready to express love. So let's go and find out more. Energies, if I was just to start saying it, energies for this, for Pisces, well, I do have a little bit of Sagittarius, Leo, Scorpio, Virgo, Aquarius, and Gemini. But let's go and find out the core energies that we pull. Thank you for the likes. So King of Wands. King of Wands gets 8 of Wands, Page of Wands, 9 of Wands. Pisces, you have really strong Sagittarius energy coming out into this. 8 of Wands and 9 of Wands is Sagittarius. 9 of Swords is Gemini. A secret you should know, very strong Gemini coming out again. Very strong fire. And look at this too, Pisces. All initially, 9 of Cups is Piscean energy. Everything that I have here, maybe I could go in. Let's see, put the light on. There we go. It's a little brighter. Everything here is fire and air. With the sword energy here, has to go forward, to try and see the possibility of love. Can't let this opportunity go by. Pisces, I have a King of Wands. I have somebody who is an energetic, active energy. Thank you for the like. Coming towards you or in your energy. All I know is that 9s are very significant here too in this energy. This is the opportunity or the connection, Pisces, that they have been waiting for. Someone in your energy is either dealing with you right now or shall come to you right now. And that person, Pisces, is going to believe very strongly that you are their person. That is a secret you should know. This person, probably with all this fire coming up, does have significant fire in their chart. If they're not a fire sun, a fire moon, a fire rising, I would look for fire being in their watery places, or maybe even a place like their 5th house, 4th house. House of family, maybe into a fire Mars. I don't know. They just have significant fire. And then we have some air here. But the air, I feel like, is going to be the decisiveness of movement, determined to come forward and express love. That is a secret Pisces should know. So that's what I have for you guys. Very strong fire. So the next sign, let's do Cancer. Cancer collective. So Cancer sun, moon, rising, Cancer 8th house, Cancer 12th house. Let's go and see. Let's go and see a secret Cancer should know. Cancer. Page of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, moment to act, Cancer. If it's not the moment to act now, it's going to be the moment to act very soon, but fortune is demanding that somebody take a bold step. Could be you in this energy, Cancer. Could be somebody coming towards you. We will see. Moon, death, Wheel of Fortune. I laugh because although Moon is Piscean energy, Moon is one of those energies that I also attribute to Cancer. With death and Scorpio, with Moon and death here, it's a change of perception, a change also to Cancer in what motivates someone in this energy. Their values are shifting. What was important maybe diminishes or perhaps magnifies. I would almost say, though, in this energy of 2 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. In all this energy, Cancer, this is like somebody had an idea, a stance, and they've just been working to magnify it, Cancer, in this secret you should know. Let's go and find out more. Signs, Cancer, coming up here so far. Libra, Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio. But we have Page of Swords. Page of Swords. I have the Devil. Knight of Cups. Somebody's been obsessing, Cancer. Someone's been obsessing. Signs starting to come up here. I have Scorpio. I have Capricorn. And I have Leo. 2 of Cups is Cancerian energy, bottom of the deck. More Cancerian energy with a Chariot, Queen of Pentacles. Well, it should be very flattering to you, Cancer. You have somebody who's going to approach you. Maybe you have a couple people with that 5 of Wands. There's a possibility of that. Someone who's going to feel very natural to you, Cancer. Or maybe you'll feel very natural to them. But this person definitely should be attractive to you, to say the least. You should like them in this energy, to say the least. Energies here, you could be friends in here, Cancer. You could develop love, Cancer. I leave that up to you with a Knight of Cups, a 2 of Cups, and a Queen of Pentacles, a Queen of Commitment. Either way, someone who should be attractive to you, someone who you could care about, Cancer, quite easily, quite naturally. Secret, Cancer should know somebody's going to come up, Cancer, and express something to you. This person should like you either very intensely, perhaps they like you more than you like them, but I do think you're going to find them very agreeable, to say the least. But yeah, this person's will be quite into you. 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands here with a Page of Swords tells me, Cancer. Well, it's something about this way this person moves or operates. Maybe their values are a little different than yours. You know, there's like a settling that has to be done. There's a little bit of chaos. Could be this person, the way that they operate or what they say could be a little clumsy, a little clunky. Could also be a couple of people. Could also be it's very busy or very hard to get your attention. I don't think to get their attention, to get your attention. But all those energies are there in a secret that Cancer should know. You have an admirer coming up. That admirer will definitely want your time. That admirer should be your type, at least initially. This person should be very direct. Despite having a devil energy there, they should be rather direct. Direct enough to make it clear that they like you. Anyway, let's go on to the next a secret you should know. That'll be Scorpio. Scorpio collective, a secret Scorpio should know. 7 of Cups is Scorpio energy. And the star. Lots of imagination here, Scorpio. Lots of dreaming. Lots of hope, lots of ideas, lots of creativity. Very active mind, Scorpio. Very active imagination. This is a person, Scorpio, will find out more, but this is a person who dreams in color. Person, Scorpio, who actively is trying to also seek out beauty in their life, create beauty in their life. Star is Aquarius energy. 7 of Cups is Scorpio energy. Six of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, and Magician. Well, we have a little bit of Taurus energy here in Gemini. I'm going to go further back than this. Because what I have here, Scorpio, is somebody who is trying to create beauty. Could also be trying to create balance. Could be trying to tend to something. But I do have someone who's very hopeful. Also, too, in the people, Scorpio, that they partner with, what they do to create the balance of actions, the balance of friendship, seeing that as a beauty of life. Let's find out more. We have a star. Star. Ace of Wands. Interesting. So, a very fertile time to dream, Scorpio. A secret you should know, Scorpio. Scorpio, what kind of dreams do you have? What kind of dreams have you held? With the 6s here, Scorpio, the number 6 could be significant, but it could also be, well, 6s speak of relationships that we have, connections that we have, connections that we make, connections that we earn, connections that we nurture. But with the star here, this is also about the direction that you choose to go into, Scorpio. What do you choose to do? 6 of Cups is Scorpio energy as well. And of course, 6 of Swords is Aquarius. So we have significant Aquarius energy here, Scorpio and Aries. And what I'm getting here, Scorpio, is there is a dream, an idea, a talent that you have. A secret that you should know is that right now, Scorpio, you should develop it. You should work on it. You're going to get support to be able to work on it, Scorpio. It could be in this energy. Maybe it's something that's related to your profession, what you do. But you're going to find support, if so, to go and explore work in that field. And even, Scorpio, this is exploring a hobby or a pastime or a talent, a skill, or a skill that you want to go and learn how to do. Scorpio, you should be very positive for you, Scorpio, in more ways than one. Is going to go and change your perspective and add more vibrancy to your world, more as you bring in the energy of starting to develop that dream, that talent, that creative trait that you have. Anyway, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. You have a talent, you have a gift, you have a curiosity. And in order for you to add beauty to your life, in order for you to open up new opportunities for you to bring in that beauty to your life, go and explore it, because you're going to find people that will support you as you do so. Let's go and check out fire. We'll check out Leo. So the Leo collective. That would be a Leo sun, Leo moon, Leo 8th house, Leo 12th house. Leo collective. What is this secret that Leo should know? Temperance with a 9 of swords. Relief is coming, Leo. Something that's been weighing on your mind, Leo, is going to be solved. Energies coming up here, Leo. Well, I have Sagittarius, Gemini, Capricorn, Pisces with Cancer. Also, too, some Aquarius. Also, too, we could read these energies, Leo. Well, an opportunity to pursue that which you love. An opportunity to have a new start doing what you love. Also, too, being appreciated. 8 of Cups here with Devil. Knowing that which you will accept, also too that which you won't accept. Maybe there's an issue of timing or availability to go and walk away and put yourself in a better situation. In this energy with the Devil energy here, it feels like, it's known what needs to change. It's known what, what the benefit has to be, or what the benefit you're seeking is. But it's how to get it in the safest way possible, the most stable way possible, and also too, to be vigilant, to be aware. And what I'm getting here with Temperance, I'm getting that relief is coming. A way is opening up, Leo. With Temperance. Temperance gets 3 of Pentacles, getting the support that you need. Also, too, to be able to to find an environment you could work with, people you can work with, people who will work with you, or an environment that will work with you. Also, to keep in mind, this is Capricorn and Sagittarius energy here with Temperance and Three of Pentacles, and we have just entered in Sagittarius season. Capricorn season will follow mid-December. So we could be also thinking about timing in that area. Now to mid-January. Temperance also gets Queen of Pentacles, which I read my Queen of Pentacles as Capricorn too, by the way. And a King of Cups. If we were still going on signs, I do read my Kings actually as Pisces. So we're actually talking about, if we were looking at timing, we're talking at a period that starts right now. Nine of Wands is also Sagittarius energy. We're talking about a period that starts right now. And at least the energy that I have right here sort of is from now to early March. That's the time frame. With some significant movement happening for you come mid-December. But essentially what I'm seeing for you, Leo, I'm seeing collaboration coming. I'm seeing help coming from people who care, people who are emotionally invested in you. I see very positive energy, very soothing energy, the support that you are awaiting, the validation that you are awaiting and perhaps got turned away or refused from others. Six of Wands, I don't know why I keep on saying swords. Six of Wands is Leo energy as well. Or the benefit that you've been waiting to see after you completed a specific action. That's coming shortly. And from what I see here, Leo, that is going to start arriving. It's kind of moving now in this energy. Temperance, a little slow. It's building up, but you should start seeing some very obvious signs come mid-December, and that should continue to March. It's a secret Leo should know. You have some or one or Queen of Pentacles is a woman. If the King of Cups is a man, could also be two people coming together, or one person embodying that energy together, someone who's emotionally open and someone who is nurturing, caring, providing. But I have like someone essentially, or the energy, Leo, coming towards you of people who care and people who can support, coming together to collaborate with you. Thank you. All right, let's go and check out the next fire sign. Let's do Sagittarius. Thank you. Sagittarius, what do I have for you? Sagittarius Collective, a secret. I want that card. Of course I could see that, but anyway. I want that card, Sagittarius. Just felt like it. Secret you should know. A Page of Swords, a Knight of Pentacles. Sagittarius, you're going to have to seize opportunity. Opportunity will come, Sagittarius, but it's like you have to, I don't know, offer it some carrots to come your way, or maybe not carrots, sugar cubes. You know, the horses have an extreme sweet tooth, Sagittarius. Speaking of horses, we are going into the year of the horse. Just since we're talking about horses, of course, Sagittarius energy, isn't that half horse? Centaur. Anyway, yeah, Sagittarius, you're going to have to push. Push, Sagittarius. There is something interesting coming by you, Sagittarius. Is that something pushing towards you? I don't know, but this is definitely very forward energy. Definitely energy that you kickstart, definitely energy that you go out and you rope in. Well, someone's roping it in. Energies coming up here. I have Aquarius, Libra, Capricorn. But we could also view this as being fixated, Sagittarius being fixated on a very Pacific outcome, Pacific thing, Pacific person. I don't know. So something very Pacific that someone is fixated on. Maybe it's not entirely obvious, but I have fixation here. We will find out more, Sagittarius. Page of Swords. Page of Swords gets 6 of Swords. Doing Sagittarius, right? Just checking. I have 6 of Swords is Aquarius energy. 4 of Cups is Cancerian energy. And the World. 5 of Cups. Could be in this energy too, which is Scorpio energy, that it's all about timing. Timing. Sagittarius, I do hope that you don't feel necessarily like, could be a little Pacific, but still going to say it. I hope you don't feel like your chance for partnership, perhaps with a very Pacific person or some sort of partnership. I don't know if it's family, like the family who raised you, the family you hope to have, or very close friends that you had growing up. I don't know what kind of connections this 4 of Wands is, but I do hope that you don't think that you missed out on some very important people being in your life, because that's some of the energy that I have here. An opportunity or a chance to go and grow. Could also be maybe childhood connections. There's something here. Childhood, family, love, close connections. But anyway, Sagittarius, 6 of Swords, 4 of Cups, very introspective energy. Sagittarius, someone in this energy, have they been regretting? Have they been regretting what has happened earlier, happened in a situation that they didn't have any control over how this went down? And have they, Sagittarius in this energy, have they been watching their steps of how they proceed, maybe watching how they behave, how they think, setting their expectations not too high, trying to be realistic, trying to move at a normal pace or a decent pace, an acceptable pace. There's something here too, Sagittarius, in this energy about trying to conform. There's someone who has been trying to conform, thinking that something that went down happened because they could have acted better. And now this person is trying to act better, Sagittarius. Thank you for the like. You know, we have Aquarius energy here. We have Cancerian energy here with these 2 cards, Sagittarius. But we can also break out of that. And you can think about definitely where those energies, if those energies sit in your chart, how are they aspected? What planet? What house? What's the themes? But you could also be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius, or somebody with that strong energy. But we're also talking about how do we deal with people and how do we feel about that? How do we feel about what people ask of us and how we respond? How do we feel about what we give and what other people give us in return? Those aspects and those themes are here. With Wheel of Fortune, a secret you should know, Sagittarius. Break away, Sagittarius, from overthinking. Sagittarius, it's hard sometimes to let go of some things in the past, especially if they hit hard enough, Sagittarius, or certain times, certain things may trigger something that happened earlier, especially if it wasn't healed all the way. Or could something really be healed all the way? That's debatable. People are unique, situations are unique, energies are unique. Nothing can really be across the board. But what I do have here, Sagittarius, I want you, Sagittarius, a secret you should know. You should be yourself. Sagittarius, you shouldn't go and necessarily act to how you think people would expect you to behave. Also, too, in this energy, Sagittarius, perhaps you yourself are tempering expectations that you would like to have of others, but you're there going, maybe I should only expect blah, blah, when instead you want to expect, maybe I should only expect up to 3 when what you want to expect is 5. Maybe what you would like to expect is the color orange, but all they're giving you is the color blue. Right? I'm just going to speak in abstract terms like that. But Sagittarius, I want you to stop thinking about that. Sagittarius, you can be more direct. You should be more direct. Sagittarius, if you're not a secret, you should know. The more that you're not direct and true to yourself and really listen to the voice of how you want to be and what you want, the longer it's going to take you, Sagittarius, to get it. And also in this energy, Sagittarius, you don't have to go and I just said this, right? We have many different types of people, many different types of energy. We all don't have to go and march to the same drum beat to move in the same direction. Sagittarius, for you and for your specific element of luck, magic, fortune, Sagittarius, be yourself. Be clear. That's a path for you. For you to, first of all, get a lot of movement. Get a lot of movement. Get a lot of gain. Let's check out, thank you for the links. Let's check out Aries. Aries, sun, moon, rising. Aries, 8th house. Aries, 12th house. What do I have for Aries? Let's see, Aries. A secret Aries should know. Well, you have some sunshine coming your way, Aries. 10 of Cups with Chariot. Now, Aries, are you, well, you first of all, Aries, living life the way you want to live it. Being able to live life how you want to live it, being able to go in a direction or a place, Aries, that makes life worth living. Being able to move in a direction, Aries, with people who you love, people who love you. That's what I have here in this energy. Seven of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and Hierophant. Well, I have some Taurus energy, Leo energy. Did I say Cancer and Pisces? Not sure, but those are the energies that are coming up. If I was reading a little bit more, Libra, Pisces, some Capricorn. But essentially, Aries. What you want, what kind of foundation? I almost want to say, what do you submit to, but that's not the right word. This is like, what do you believe in? You know, what are you allowing yourself to be shaped by? What is it that you want other people to deliver towards you? And I say that too because we have a Seven of Wands. It's like a very particular way of acting, a very particular way of being, showing up in a particular type of energy. Aries. You know, it has to be this way. It's emphatic energy. And Aries in this energy, there's certain things that have to be there for you. And it doesn't really matter if it's people or if it's the environment itself. I mean, maybe you have to have stability. Maybe you have to have, well, you definitely have to have your space. Things done a certain way, maybe in a specific manner. But sort of those absolutes that you have, Aries, those are going to be met. A secret you should know. Those are going to be met. I still don't know if this Ten of Cups is a place or a person, but I do know that this Ten of Cups is a happy way of living life with Chariot, being able to move and living life the way you want, Aries. Also to success to live life as you want it, the idea and the boundaries, Aries, of what you need to go and have life be good. All these energies are here. So we have Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups gets World. Queen of Wands, which I do read. My queens is Cardinals, my queens is Aries. But we have strong fire here regardless. I read my Knight of Wands is Sagittarius. We have Leo energy. So I have, besides Aries, I have Pisces, Sagittarius, and Leo. I have horses for you. Aries. It could be significant as well, the fact that we're going, you know, I'm going to take a step back and let me say, with the year of the horse, I think that's actually worth mentioning, that if you can go and take a look online of what they say about you know, Chinese zodiac horse energy. Yeah, everybody presents it a different way, but ultimately with horse energy, you know, horses do facilitate movement. Horses are also very social creatures. Horses are very headstrong, independent creatures, but yet still thrive best in a social group. I have three little horsies here, Aries. I have three little horsies here, and also under here, a Wheel of Fortune. There's a turning point coming for you, Aries. Another timing card here with the World. A turning point coming here in which you're going to go and make up for some momentum that you have been anticipating, some long-term goals, Aries, that you have been planning, you have been plotting, you have been waiting for, you have been not settling for coming your way. That's probably why ultimately we have the Ten of Cups energy, because that which you have been planning for, Aries, you're going to be able to build, to realize, to achieve. I say you're going to be able to build that, Aries, because I have a Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Wands, and the Sun. Hot. Queen of Wands is a very active energy to me. Queen of Wands to me always initiates. She does initiate. Also, too, very charismatic energy in the spotlight. Definitely one to go and collaborate with. Definitely one to reach out to. In this energy, Aries, you're going into a period in which you shine. Aries, you'll be able to attract and call that which you want. Aries, there are some very obvious connotations too if I was to read this a little bit more specifically, so I'm just going to call this out. I do see family here, duh. How exactly would that family be represented? I don't know, Aries. I don't know your energy. But on a collective level, I see family here. And I do see some, I see new phases. I see kids too. Babies, kids, what have you. I see expansion of family. That is one of the messages that I have here too. Aries, in the next year, you could have some baby something pop in. Maybe it's a baby cat. I don't know. Maybe it's a baby human. Maybe a sibling of yours could come and visit you, Aries, for a very long stay, and that person can bring their babies, right? You can have a niece or a nephew, I don't know, or a friend. But I do see, little baby energy around you, whatever that may be. Hopefully, if you're like me and you already have 4 cats, hopefully it's not a 5th cat, right? Anyway, but I see something fresh, something new, and also one of the energies I see there, I do see babies. I do see family. Okay. Let's go into, I should have said sun. Well, I see that being for your next phase. And we also, I feel like with the world, the sun, Wheel of Fortune, death, there was some other timing card that was like death. And then the Knights, I really feel this is talking about the energy of next year, which is only a couple of weeks away. Anyway, big changes coming up for you, Aries. Let's go to our next sign. We have Earth and we have Air. Who should we do? Guess we're going to do Air. We'll start off with Aquarius. 5 of Swords is Aquarius energy. You know, I'm going to take a break, though, for a few minutes. I want to get some water, something to drink from my throat. So I'll be back in like 3 to 5 minutes. Let me go and get some water. Maybe I'll be back a little sooner. I want to put a little juice into it. And then I'll do Air and Earth. And we're going to start off with Aquarius. Be back in a minute. Okay. I was going to put juice in it, but I thought for that, I'd have to open it up. You know, sometimes those juice containers are so hard to open up. I actually have a trick for opening up containers in which the lid is hard to crack open. Maybe I'll post that on the short. But even though it's something that I discovered how to do, I thought about the tools that I had at hand. I don't really do it that often myself. Anyway, try and put this lid on. Does it fit? It does. Okay. So we're going to do Aquarius. That would be Aquarius collective, Aquarius sun, Aquarius moon, Aquarius rising, Aquarius 8th house, Aquarius 12th house. What is a secret? Secret that Aquarius should know? King of Swords, Aquarius. Decisions, Aquarius. Opportunity, Aquarius. Something that you know to be true, Aquarius. Something that will not be ignored, Aquarius. Something that you'll have to address, Aquarius. Something that you or someone in your energy, Aquarius, has been waiting to address. A long time coming. This tower. Anyway, I find towers personally very exciting. You got change, Aquarius. I laugh because we have 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is Aquarian energy. 7 of Swords with a 9 of Cups. Well, needless to say, in this energy, we're talking about personal satisfaction. Also, too, being able to move independently. Being able to move freer, what the choices that you make, Aquarius, they're really motivated not necessarily by altruistic motivations or considerations. The choices that you make or the choices that are made are done for you, or perhaps if this is a person, done for them, but it's very self-directed energy, Aquarius. Hierophant, Page of Wands. Page of Cups, new collaborations coming your way, Aquarius, new connections coming your way. As I said, this is self-satisfaction to how you want to be regarded, how you want to live, what you want to do, your belief system, your environment the belief system that shapes your environment, or the environment that shapes your belief system. I'm not going to ponder which one that is, because I have 5 other signs to do, Aquarius. But anyway, Aquarius, you got an interesting tower. You have a tower that's something that you've had your eye on, or the theme in which you believe in and have been working towards, that is going to manifest itself to you. You have satisfaction coming your way, satisfaction coming your way, Aquarius. I suppose I should have said signs, but we can start now. I have Scorpio. Could be that a major breaking point just started coming into being for you, Sagittarius. I have strength. Nine of Swords. Ten of Cups. I said you had self-satisfaction coming your way, Aquarius, right? I don't know. I guess I'm in the S phases, but this is a reading for, yes, Aquarian placements. If I say that you have a satisfaction coming your way, Aquarius, that's because it is a type of, I don't know if it's a type of treatment, Aquarius, or the type of situation, Aquarius, that you thought you wouldn't be able to obtain. Something could have slipped by your fingers, Aquarius, or you could, Aquarius, be holding out for something very specific to come towards you, something that with this Five of Wands, nothing suitable for you to invest in, nothing suitable for you to partner with or give the time to, things that being not worth your level, the level that you know, Aquarius, you deserve. And while, Aquarius, you have been there with your standards and knowing your self-worth, Aquarius, you could have been feeling, you could be feeling, Aquarius, like perhaps you've been making concessions, or just simply as you wait, losing out, missing out on the outskirts, not getting the happiness that you want, or maybe the happiness that you want is that which you won't have. There could be fears like that going around you, Aquarius, and those fears precisely, Aquarius, is what you've been worrying that you would not be able to have. Aquarius, you're going to get the self-satisfaction that you were right, Aquarius, to hold out for that which you want. Right, Aquarius, to know, to have the strength to wait before you made certain types of connections with certain types of people. Aquarius, you have self-satisfaction because what I have here is partnership, the correct kind of partnership that you've been waiting for. That's a secret you should know. That is signs here. I do have Libra, I have Gemini, I have Pisces, I have Scorpio, I said Leo, right? I have Leo again, and Empress. I kind of read my Empresses between Taurus and Cancer. If I was to start to say energies. So, Aquarius, don't allow self-doubt for what you set your standards to be. Don't question that, Aquarius. Adhere to it and uphold it, Aquarius. Because you are getting that self-satisfaction that you are going to get validated. That which you believe you deserve, you'll get. And the key word here, probably too, Aquarius, is that which you believe you deserve. So keep on insisting upon the best. All right, so the next air sign, let's check out Libra. Libra collective. A secret Libra should know. Eight of Wands. Bottom of the deck energy. Page of Pentacles. Okay. Page of Pentacles. King of Cups. Five of Swords. Ace of Wands. Well, interesting. This is Libra energy, right? Libra, I have fives coming up here. Fives mean, well, first of all, Libra, have you been finding yourself in, I almost want to say the middle of a situation. Well, Libra, this is almost like a little bit like power struggles. It could also be like whose ideology or whose path, whose way gets forward, who gets the most attention. There is gain to be had, but lots of people are going after it. Also, too, in this energy, you have to deal with people, but you can't exactly trust those people wholeheartedly, the ones that you're around, because you're all striving for the same thing, even if what you're striving for is just simply agency to be oneself. So it's a little bit of chaotic energy. Also, too, in this energy, it's like you, Libra, are going to be making some big changes very soon. The environment that you're in is insisting upon it, making some big choices, making some big decisions, but also too in this energy, and that's probably why we have an Ace of Wands and all this fives, Libra, is that you are not the only one being asked by the forces, by time, by fortune, whatever you want to call it. You're not the only one being asked to grow. The people around you, Libra, are also being asked to grow, also being asked to seize their unique, develop, not asked to get, they're being asked to develop their own unique opportunity. That's also what we have here. People striving to develop their next level of self. And it's not something that can be built together in collaboration, in unison. That's the energy that I have here going on. Energies, Libra, that are starting to come out. I have Aries, Leo, Aquarius, Pisces, Sagittarius. We could also be dealing with the time periods, Libra, now till spring. So with King of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, excuse me, not Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands, there is in this energy of people seeking to develop themselves, develop opportunities for themselves. I do have one specific person, one specific opportunity reaching out to you, Libra. Maybe it's a couple people reaching out to you. I don't know. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands could be, well, it could be many. It could be fast. It could be both. The very core energy of Eight of Wands definitely is strong. What's coming towards you is strong. So let's go and find out more. I laughed too because we had those fives. Fives, they're chaotic energies, but the interesting thing about a vibration of five, it is supposed to make you stronger. It's weightlifting, energetic weightlifting. Even this little portal, this is actually what I use to hold a singing bowl, this thing. But even when I make these portals that I also read on, I make them to the vibration of 7 and 5s. This one is 5. I do these in 5s. The stitching, the loops, certain things that I do it to the vibration of 5. So that's what I think is interesting. They are literally catalytic energies, Libra. Oops. 2 cards fell out, Hierophant and Ace of Cups. I guess Libra is getting some more cards. Okay, a secret Libra should know. Libra, you can't move as a block. I don't know who you're moving in a block with. I don't know necessarily, Libra, if that is, I hope that in 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords energy, I hope that isn't family. But it could be friends, it could be coworkers, it could be colleagues, it could be acquaintances, it could be neighbors. I don't know who you are in a block with, but Libra, you can't move as a block. In this energy, Libra, you need to disengage yourself and move forward. Libra, I have independence of ideas. The way you see things, Libra, the way you want to move, Libra. In this energy, you cannot move as a block, but Libra, you can lead the block. If you can't lead the block, Libra, then you must leave and find your own group to lead. Libra, there's a way of operating that you can do. Unconventional and new. You save a lot of time, you move very fast, you cover lots of ground. Libra have impeccable belief in your ideas and how you want to implement them. I don't know in this energy, Libra, if the people you've been dealing with haven't necessarily been giving you the support or going behind you, not going behind you, supporting you in how you see things, how you want to do things. But Libra, you definitely need to lead. You definitely understand where to go and how to get there. You should not be following, Libra. You should be leading. And if you're not finding that sort of energy for you or that sort of support for you, Libra, then you should go and find out who will follow your lead, who will put you in control. Because Libra, with you leading, things will be done faster. I feel like the way that you think and the way you operate, no one right now could do that. No one can think like you can. No one can move like you can. No one can operate like you can. That's a secret you should know, Libra. When leaders when we truly have good leaders, it's not about who's in control, who's in power, blah, blah, blah. It's really who has the best ideas to move forward. Who can move forward in the best way? Who can move forward in the most efficient way? Who can create the best gains? Those are the qualities that create leadership. Who can also take a group? Remember, Libra, that first initial part of the reading that I gave with a secret that you should know, with that Five of Wands, was it Ace of Wands or something like that in between, and Five of Swords energy. It was about, everybody striving to be the best, to seek their own agency. And Libra, I'm going to say another trait which makes a leader a true leader is that a leader is also growing and elevating the people who work with them. Not necessarily like all of you stay in like level 1 and I'm in level 10, and that dynamic is going to change as you are growing and elevating yourself in a leadership position, Libra. A great leader also elevates the people who are working with them. Level 1s become level 5s. Level 5s become level 10s, and so on. A true leader improves. And that's why we need leadership. We need true leadership. And we also need people, Libra, who accept the role of leader. Seek the space where they can lead. All right, Gemini. I'm getting a little tired. Maybe before I do Gemini, let me just drink some more water. The cat is wondering, can she come up here and join? Are you coming up here and joining? She says, oh, is it time? She says, I know that you just made these for me. You made this spot for me. You put these plants up here for me. It's all for me. You put the camera on for me. Well, we do a good portion, perhaps, for all of us, right? All right, so I'm on Gemini. Let's see, Gemini. She's actually really funny because she discovers these places of where to be. And then the moment she discovers them, then another cat comes and takes it over. Like there was this little box that I made into a little cubby spot. Eye is a little wet. Why is your eye a little wet? There was this box that I created into a little cubby spot, and I put a pillow in it. And that spot has now been commandeered by my eldest cat. And she likes bags. And I haven't had a bag for a while. I put a bag down. And her brother took that over. This one I'm not quite allowing all the cats to come up because They eat things. My other cats are nibbling on my cuttings. She doesn't eat the plants that are toxic, so that's good. She says, this doesn't smell good. We do lots of gardening together. So she knows tasty plants and non-tasty plants. Of course, I do have some tasty plants up here. I have a bay leaf and I have a fig. Anyway, let's go and see Gemini. A secret Gemini should know. Four of Pentacles, Gemini. Seven of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. Two of Cups. Three of Cups. I have Gemini, some Taurus energy, Capricorn energy, significant Cancer energy coming up here. Also, two Knight of Swords. I read my Knight of Swords actually between Aquarius and Gemini energy. Something bite you? Oh, why'd you get up? Maybe she says there's not enough room for both the cards and her. Anyway, maybe I'll just go off to the side. We can do that. So, Four of Pentacles. Someone's waiting for the right time, Gemini. This person is preparing, Gemini. Maybe you are preparing, Gemini. Maybe whoever's in this energy, Gemini, they feel like they are not ready yet to go after what they want. They feel like in order for things to go successfully, they have to go and pause. They have to reflect. They have to think. They have to strategize. So interesting. Four of Pentacles gets a Page of Wands. Strength. Three of Cups. Interesting energy here, Gemini. Gemini, this could be a message for you, or this could be someone that you know. Signs here coming up here. I have Leo, Cancer, Capricorn, Scorpio, and Pisces. I'm going to say with these energies could very well be in watery places on their chart. Gemini, as I said, this could be you in this energy. This could be someone coming towards you. But someone's taking their time to move forward on what they love. And that time isn't quite now, Gemini. In order to go and have the success that's envisioned, one must be patient, Gemini. One must be observant, Gemini. An opportunity is coming, Gemini. You can't necessarily create the opportunity, but you must watch for it to come into being. So that's my secret to you. Be observant. The opportunity is not here yet, Gemini. It is coming shortly. I'm going to go and do earth signs, but I'll be back in one more second. Okay, so earth. Shall we start off with Capricorn? What's a secret Capricorn should know? I feel like my cat wants something here from me. What does she want? She wants something. She wants food? She has food. She wants attention. Yes, that's what she wants. Okay. Says, you've been doing this long enough. I'm here. All right, Capricorn. What's a secret that Capricorn should know? Two of Wands and Knight of Pentacles. Planning, opportunity, groundwork. Everything all in good time. Queen of Pentacles I see is Capricorn energy. Seven of Pentacles coming up. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. Aquarian energy. I have Aries. We're doing Capricorn, right? I have Aries and Aquarius energy in addition to Capricorn. Some Cancer. Capricorn. Someone could be looking at you very specifically, or Capricorn, you could be looking at someone. Someone's looking at the other very specifically, Capricorn. Could be you, could be someone else. You could be looking at an Aquarius, and Aquarius could be looking at you. You could be looking at a Capricorn or not a Capricorn. You could be looking at, I know this is like he said, she said, they said, etc. A type of energy. It's people. The secret you should know has to do with people. People and their plans and ideas, Capricorn. As I said, you may have your eye on someone. Someone may have their eye on you. I have Aquarius, Cancer, and Taurus energy, as well as Aries energy. Someone's not done with you yet. Maybe you're not done with someone. As I said, this energy is interchangeable. Essentially, all this energy is Capricorn is about keeping tabs. Slow growing, but still growing. Still progressing. Still developing. Someone is planning on it. Someone is planning on, at the very least, creating a meeting, creating a touch point. See, watching attention, wanting care, wanting commitment, wanting validation, wanting partnership, wondering if they can get partnership. Oh, what a maudlin Knight of Pentacles. But Knight of Pentacles is what we have for you, all bundling that energy I just mentioned. I have a King of Swords, Capricorn. I have a King of Cups, Capricorn, very masculine energy, Capricorn, and justice. Capricorn, someone is wondering how to approach the other. Although many things have gone down and there have been other considerations, I guess just the way they feel when they're with you, Capricorn, is different. The way they feel with you as opposed to other people, other situations. Has it really changed how they feel about you? I don't really feel like this is someone who you will meet. Energy is too thick, too focused. Yes, Capricorn, you're on someone's long-term plans. They're wondering how to handle you. Or someone is wondering how to handle the other in the situation, if I was to read it more generally. Someone's wondering what is necessary to... How could they present themselves to get the result they want? That's all this energy is. A secret you should know. Essentially, Capricorn, someone is wondering how to present themselves to get what they want. What they want, Capricorn, they want affection. At its core point, they want affection. They want to have fun. They also don't want any awkwardness. They want a free smile, an honest laugh. Could that be done, Capricorn, in the energy that's here? As I said, this is someone that you know. I don't know, very deliberate energy. Someone would like the other to be more comfortable. To be comfortable, to be open, to be affectionate. And that's what they're wondering, a secret you should know. Signs also coming up here. Well, we have water and air. Of course, we had water and air in the beginning, didn't we, Capricorn? Justice is Libra, Taurus, Pisces, Cancer. Maybe some Sagittarius and Leo, but essentially we have somebody we have connections with you in air and water. Someone would like to move forward a Pacific way with their emotions, to be able to release their emotions, express their emotions, build upon their emotions with a very Pacific person. Can they do that? They are going to see. That's a secret that Capricorn should know. Taurus collective, what is a secret? Taurus should know. Knight of Cups, 10 of Cups. Well, very magnetic energy, Taurus. Eight of Pentacles here, Queen of Swords in Judgment. Interesting, Taurus. What have you been working towards? What have you been building on? What have you been insisting upon? And very stubborn energy. I want this. I want this way. I am blah, blah, blah myself to go and bring this towards me. It's very emphatic energy like that. Taurus, what are you emphatic about? What is non-negotiable, something that you believe very strongly in, that you constantly are working towards? This is a philosophy of life, a philosophy of work, a philosophy of how you conduct yourself. All this in this energy, Taurus. And in order, Taurus, for people to truly come into your circle, in order for you to truly commit to a cause or a partnership, it has to meet a threshold that you yourself have built based on your own actions and what you've been doing. Anyway, I have 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Let's find out more energies coming up here. I have Virgo, Scorpio, Libra, and Pisces. We're doing Taurus, right? Just checking. So, Taurus, I have Justice, 3 of Wands, a secret you should know. I feel like I have movement here. You're going to see things differently, Taurus. Maybe, Taurus, you've been in independent energy, or you've been primarily by yourself. Something about this is keeping yourself busy. Also, too, not really dealing with situations or people or interest that doesn't match your level. And Taurus, something is coming to match your level. I have partnership that matches that which you have invested into your own life and how you live your life. Literally what you say and how you live. A secret you should know. Well, essentially something that you've been working towards is coming, but it's more than what you've been working towards. As I said, this is drawing something to you, but you're drawing it based on your own actions. You're drawing a like energy, a similar energy, a dedicated energy. I have partnership coming. Now, whether that's a romantic partner, there is family here, one could say, with King of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Justice, something that you deserve, and with Judgment, this is soulmate energy. This is something that you've anticipated, waited for, connections. But even if it isn't romantic, this is a sort of connection and opportunity, people that you've been waiting for. So the next phase of growth is coming your way, Taurus. And that growth is coming precisely on how you yourself conduct yourself, what you work towards, and what energy you keep yourself at. It's good to have a high threshold, Taurus. 2 of Swords, 9 of Pentacle energy. That's choosing to remain in your own energy rather than deal with less. And very soon, Taurus, you're getting more. I think we have one final sign, and that's Virgo, right? Virgo. What do I have for Virgo? Virgo. Six of Wands and Sun. Virgo, do you know a Leo? Virgo, do you have Leo placements in your chart? Virgo, have you been working on building something for a period of time? Maybe you've had some setbacks, maybe not. When I say setbacks, this could either be setbacks of what's been going on or just simply what you've been working on has been taking a long time. One or the other. Maybe both. But I have Sun and Six of Wands. You have success, Virgo. You have achievement, Virgo. You are overcoming, Virgo. You shall be shining, Virgo. Seven of Swords. Knight of Cups. Sevens. So sevens may be significant to you, Virgo. What sevens also tell me, well, kinetic energy. Realizing that there's a specific way that you have to act, a specific stand you need to take. Also, too, a specific way you need to act in the midst of a lot of moving parts. It's like in the midst of a lot of things going on, Virgo, it's now even time even now to go and double down on what you want. As things get more chaotic and more spread out, Virgo, make sure you adhere to a path of your own self-interest or a path in which you want to go. All this is very, well, self-energy. What do you want to do? How do you want to do it? What do you want to achieve? And your achievements. A secret you should know, Virgo. I see success coming your way. In order for you to tap into that success, Virgo, you should realize the assets you have around you, whether it's people, whether it's things, whether it's an environment, whatever it could be. But definitely recognize those beneficial connections, beneficial things that you have, and protect them. And see what else you could get. This is the energy of acquisition, Virgo. In order to acquire, you must protect what you already have gotten as you seek to gain more. Virgo, I have success for you. And that success will come by building upon strong things. Bringing strong things towards you, strong ones towards you. Protect and cultivate those people or situations or things that you know to be good. See where else you can expand to. But I have success. You are on the route to success as long as you make sure you maintain those things that are good for you. Just realized my plant is so dry. I was noticing that because the stem looks a little weak. Anyway, gotta water that. All right, so thank you for your time. Thank you for the likes. I guess I could leave this up a little bit if anyone has any questions, but I'm done. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Hello. Thank you for your donation. We could take a look. Anything good happening? It's roughly in what, the next 6 weeks? 5 weeks. Take a look. We can see let's see. So anything good? I'm going to use another deck. Let's see. Anything good happening? Between now and the end of the year. Chariot. Chariot with Hermit energy. You know, it could be in this energy that you're going to be able to start working or accomplishing your own goals, getting movement on things that really are your own plans, your own directions, rather than others, or rather than being considerate of others. Let's see more with the Chariot. I have 3 of Wands. Excuse me. Page of Swords, 3 of Swords. It's also like, too, trying to find the best way to move out of a difficult situation. You've been trying to find balance, trying to go and trying to keep your head above water. Yeah, as there have been setbacks, you still have been seeing what other avenues are available to you. Definitely a lot of exploratory energy. I would say in this energy too, you know very clearly that where you're at, what you're doing, that's not exactly where you can stay, where you can remain. You're just looking for the avenue of where exactly that is. So between the question of anything good happening between now and the end of the year, well, you have movement. We have 7 and 9 that came up too between Hermit and Chariot. We could consider too, you asked end of the year. This year is a number 9 year. And I've been going a little bit into some of the other readings that I've done on how I have been feeling this year being this sort of transformation that's been promised. What kind of transformation it is. With 7 or 9 may be significant to you. Hermit energy and Cancer energy may be significant to you. You could also consider your life path numbers as well. Sevens. Sevens are a very strong energy. Sevens also call upon you, to be strong enough to initiate change. strong enough to hold your own ground, strong enough to stand up for what you believe in the midst of many moving parts. Of course, with the Chariot energy, you yourself may be generating that. Ten of Pentacles. Another 7 with 7 of Wands. And Page of Wands. Anything good happening? You're going to get a direction to go, and a direction to go to is going to become very clear to you. I don't necessarily think it's going to be a sudden change, but I think you're going to be able to move very quickly, very smoothly. Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, Queen of Wands. Is that something that you'd want to do? Something that you've already had your mind set on? Seesaws. Seesaws in that energy. I see you defending your home, your valuables, also to a new opportunity to do so better. Let's take a closer look. Let's take a closer look at Seven of Wands, actually. Energies that are coming up here. I have Cancerian, Leo, and Virgo. You could also think about the native houses that these are in. Like, for instance, I believe Virgo governs the 6th house. Leo, is Leo the 5th house? I think so. Well, 5th house, 1st house, self-expression, fun, creativity, projecting, things of that nature. And Cancerian would be, I believe, 4th house. I believe it also has ties to 7th house, right? The relationships that you cultivate. Anyway, so we have Hierophant coming up for 7 of Wands, Empress, and High Priestess, Knight of Cups. Well, one could say in this energy, I have a Queen of Swords with a whole lot of cups, 7 of Cups, Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups, under a 7 of Wands. This could be very, very clear ideas of what motivates you. Also, to what you've been waiting for, something coming that is conducive to that, conducive to what you love, maybe conducive to who you love. I'll have to see. Hierophant, Empress, and High Priestess under 7 of Wands. Well, first of all, not just any situation or any avenue will do. It's very particular energy, almost like being overqualified or far larger than the situation, the people around you. And because of that, there is some isolationist energy, which we saw with the Hermit coming up. The good news in this energy is that you don't really need support of others, but you do need to be grounded in yourself. I'm going to say also, too, appearances matter. I know this isn't quite in line with your question yet, but we're seeing what it is. And I'm just sharing what I see. The appearances matter. How you hold yourself up matters. Also, too, in your demeanor. Gain more ground. Be with more authority. Allow your presence to speak for you more as opposed to your words. Ten of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles gets that Knight of Cups. 3 of Pentacles, someone is interested in spending time with you. Are they interested in spending time with you now forever? Have they been eyeing you for a period of time? Energies that are coming up here: Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Cancer, Sagittarius, Taurus. Someone's had a thought in their head for a while now. Maybe it's specifically about you. Maybe it's something that when they meet you, you will fulfill. Ten of Pentacles, though, is very senior energy. I mean, senior in the fact that, tens in general, tens just don't come out of nowhere. In 10 energies, other events have gone down in order for a 10 to arrive. Just like nines. Nines don't pop out of nowhere. An ace could pop out of nowhere. An ace could also be built up, right? There's some weight to these things. You can think about them like footprints. Footprints that you anticipate seeing and footprints that are already there. Anyway, in this energy, somebody's been waiting for this. Is it coming before the end of the year? Well, let's see that Page of Wands. But I do see, if someone hasn't specifically had you in mind, then you're the type they've had in mind. You're the situation they've had in mind. I feel like my cat just came behind me. But essentially, looks like this got bent, maybe slightly. When you have your cat sitting on the cards, you find yourself sometimes having to get new cards. Anyway, 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, King of Swords, someone who's very deliberate to spend time with you, someone who sees you in a romantic way, someone who wants to get to know you better, someone who wants to spend time with you, someone who wants to build with you, wants to build family, wants to build legacy, wants to build with you. Perhaps building the same things that you have been waiting for yourself. Are you moving towards this person moving towards you? Well, the energy is in flux. I might take a closer look at this. Let's check out Page of Wands first. So Page of Wands, I have Death. I have Hermit. Devil. Okay, well, I almost want to say the devil is going to find you. Someone's going to find you. Now, the devil has no negative connotations, but at the same point, I personally don't see any card in the deck as being entirely positive, entirely negative. I don't. What I do see a devil meaning overall is I do see possessiveness. I see possessiveness. Also, too, something that's really wanted. Really wanted. This energy, perhaps, and I see obsessed. I always get very strong obsessive energies with devil. With hermit, this could just be the change that you're waiting for, you have been waiting for. The big change you've been waiting for. Change you've been waiting for a very long time. For an opportunity to come your way. Energies that are popping up here. I have stronger Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn, but I also have, it's interesting with Wheel of Fortune coming up here, Pisces, and then Ten of Cups is Pisces. But then I say it's interesting because death speaks of an era, whatever this is. 10 of Pentacles speaks of an era. 10 of Cups here speaks of an era. There's an era to be created, and of course, Wheel of Fortune. Oh, we can't see that. Wheel of Fortune. Good news coming to you before the end of the year. No, this era could be the end of the year. It could also be a more significant turning point in your own life, which I guess is what you're looking for. Someone's been obsessing about something a lot. A very specific thing, a new type of change, but you can't do that on your own. You need a partner, you need an invitation, you need a door open in order to initiate that change, which you can't do by yourself. You're getting a door. Essentially, you do have good news coming your way. Essentially, at the highest level, a door is being opened for you, a door in which you will be able to literally close out what you've been doing so far. We have a little time more left, so I'm actually going to dig a little bit more into this partnership that's coming your way. Let's find out just a little bit more about this Ten of Pentacle energy, because I have a doorway being open. I also have something very specific in mind, or someone very, well, specific. Is this someone who knows you? Is this just someone who has been looking for someone like you? We'll check out King of Swords first, which is that card. King of Swords. I have Six of Wands. I actually have a Six of Wands here too, by the way. Six of Wands is buried beneath Hangman, Wheel of Fortune, and Ten of Cups. What does that mean? It could mean the period of time of waiting is over. It could mean that you've waited for a long time and now success is here. Someone's been waiting for a long time and now success is here. It's essentially what that energy means. Movement will finally be started. The right kind of movement will finally be started. Anyway, what was I clarifying? Was I clarifying the King of Swords? It doesn't feel like me. You know, we're going to fold that back anyway. We know that a King of Swords is out here, but I got distracted momentarily. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups gets a Knight of Wands. The Sun. King of Wands. Fiery. Temperance. Some more Sagittarius energy coming in. I have Sagittarius and Leo energy under here. Share. Essentially, I have someone who's coming towards you, and this person, Share, believes in you. They believe that they are doing right. They believe wholeheartedly in the direction of coming towards you. Perhaps, too, they believe, well, they do believe in working together. Three of Pentacles and Temperance, and we have a Ten of Cups again. Working together for the shared goals. A special opportunity to partner together, a special opportunity to help, a special opportunity that they recognize they won't get in anyone else, a partnership they won't find anywhere else. Very strong masculine energy here, by the way. With Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles gets a Three of Swords. Isn't it funny, too, how pulling that bottom of the deck energy comes up another Three of Pentacles? It's like failed collaborations, under collaborations. Well, we have successful collaborations. We have negative collaborations. That's how we grow. That's how we continue. Thank you for the like. Anyway, Three of Pentacles gets a Seven of Pentacles and a Nine of Wands. We had a Nine of Wands initially when we first pulled. Also, too, I believe that we had strength here. Did we not? Didn't I have strength somewhere, or am I imagining it? Must have had it somewhere else. Anyway, Three of Pentacles under a Ten of Pentacles. Now, this could be your energy. This could be a person coming towards you. There is a person coming towards you. Maybe there's a couple people coming towards you. Knight of Cups, King of Wands, Sun, Knight of Wands, King of Swords under this Ten of Pentacles. Lots of masculine energy too, by the way. No feminine energy. Also calling that out. So, but I have collaboration here. That collaboration, well, there's been failures. Could be mutual energy too. Could be both your energy and their energy, both equally reflecting on what is out there, the type of relationships that are out there. What do you have to work with? And waiting for something adequate to come by, someone adequate to meet, to work with. The King of Swords. King of Swords gets a Seven of Cups, another Seven. So yes, definitely sevens may be relevant. We have a Seven with the Chariot, Seven of Cups, Seven of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Wands is over here. Am I going to see if any other cards could be broken down to sevens? No. It's not really here or there necessary. But essentially, so I have a King of Cups who has an active imagination. This is a King of Cups who has plans. Could be a King of Cups who has dreams. Definitely a King of Cups who, excuse me, King of Cups. Did I say King of Cups? I meant King of Swords. A King of Swords who has plans, dreams, ideas. Could also be a King of Swords who looks pretty good too. Be able to present themselves attractively. Maybe their words are pretty. Although Knight of Cups is all clarified by fire, so one would think the actions shouldn't be that far behind. And the Page of Pentacles. Four Cups of more Cancerian energy of Scorpio energy and a King of Swords twice. Well, definitely someone who has some very specific ideas. Ideas that they could accomplish with you. Here is someone in the energy, not so much love at first sight, any type of energy like that, but this is more like someone who consistently, I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, so I'm back. So yeah, we have a King of Swords twice under a Ten of Pentacles. A King of Swords who actively wants to collaborate, who has, well, creative, we could say definitely a dreamer here in this energy with Seven of Cups and Knight of Cups energy. I would like to say that there was some concrete energy. I'm not really getting concrete energy other than knowing and acknowledging the quality of relationships either experienced or available, or perhaps both. That's essentially all what that Three of Pentacles is, waiting for good people to build with, good people to be with, good people to live with, good people to trust and work with. But this, with the King of Swords coming up here, this person has plans. This person has ideas. Maybe they are romantic plans. Maybe this person sees you and maybe this person sees you and says, I could work with this person. There was one person I met last year, this very old lady, and she was telling me that when she met her partner, she made sure that she could do nothing with her partner other than just count the money rather. Because she was saying that she knew that he would put her to work if she could type, or if she could proofread, or even if she was interested in reading in whatever fine tune. And I thought that was a very odd statement to say, but she said she wanted to make it very clear that she wasn't going to be his mate and his his colleague under him, his staff. And I'm only saying that because King of Swords, this person has definite ideas. This person sees value in you. This person could want to put you to work or could want to work with you. This person has ideas. Are they romantic ideas? Are they business ideas? Well, I don't know, but this person definitely thinks they can get something. They can build something with you. They could want to put you to work. What do I have under here? They could be there like, you could do stuff. What kind of stuff can you do, Cher? So that's a caveat. Maybe I'll throw one more card on this King of Swords, but I'm just saying that we have somebody who's approaching you. They have creative ideas and they'd like to explore those ideas with you, or they're going to pitch their ideas to you. Their ideas could be as simple as spending time together and having fun, or it could be more like we can create this business endeavor, or it could be both. Chi-Chi. My little Chi-Chi goes meow. So I'm going to put one more card on this King of Swords and we'll end this reading here. But essentially, and then I'll sort of summarize what I see coming your way. Hangman. Okay, was that really 2 cards? Hangman, 5 of Cups. Okay. Something good coming your way at the highest, most level. You have a doorway opening up and you're going to be able to enter in a new direction. I do see partnership coming your way. It could be romantic energy coming here this way. If it's romantic energy, though, this person that's coming isn't necessarily the type to have a love at first sight. This person feels like they kind of soured on that. Here's someone who consciously chooses you. Is it better to be chosen? Is it better to be, I don't know, just more emotional energy? But this person has already gone through emotion and has been disappointed. And now they consider themselves to be more practical. Now they know a good thing when they see it, but they're making a conscious choice. Cold energy, but then again, it's a King of Swords. So that's just sort of also a package that's there. It's the person who's cold. Not unpleasant, just, this person doesn't warm up, doesn't open themselves up. They have to think about something before they emotionally allow themselves to feel or even to dignify that feeling. Something that's coming your way. You have partnership coming. Someone is going to see you, coach you, and believe in you a whole lot. A whole lot. They're going to open up a door of opportunity for you. This person is going to see your value. You could move in this energy, or you could be planning a move, if not by the end of the year, shortly after. But somebody's going to open up the avenue for that. And one message for you, definitely remember, in order for you to get or to make the most out of this situation right now, your presence is powerful. So think about that. Not really what you say, how you present. Until next time, unless anyone else wants a reading, I think I'm going to end this. Maybe I'll keep it on for a few more minutes and then I'll close it down. You're welcome. You're welcome very much. I won't timestamp anything, but it's too much effort. But do bookmark this reading, and you can come back to it. Thank you very much for your support. And I do think I'm going to end this live for now, unless anyone else wants a reading. I'll be back later, probably later tonight. Till next time, bye-bye.